in charge. Karrion Kross is back. Let's talk about it right now in this very ring. Here we go.
Let's go. This ain't the fight night. Oh, this game can heat stink.
Oh shit!
It's gone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And we are back. It's our normal time. It's time for another In This Very Ring. We don't have to do a 4.5 hour live reaction show. I don't have to talk the entire time. We're good. All is right in the world.
Are you sure?
So we hope.
I'm just saying, man.
That is our plan. That is our hope.
That all is right in the world, or all is right in my head?
I don't have to talk all goddamn night. I am, without a shadow of a doubt, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. I'm the commissioner. My name is Ritz. And joining me each and every single week, right over there, it's the mayor of Toasty Town himself, the one they call Butters. What's going on, my dude?
Nothing much. All is good. Just quit Coke, and now I'm about to start a new job.
Say, you're a free man for a couple of days.
Yep, free man till Monday.
Yeah. Yay, weekends.
Woohoo!
But no, that's super exciting for you. I'm very, very excited for everything that you have coming up, and I can't wait until we can see what it does for so much that we've got in the works.
Right? Same here.
But we have to thank our friends over at Allen Z Travel. Allen Z Travel specializing in creating the vacations of your dreams at Disney, Universal, or wherever your heart calls you. Let their talented team of travel experts create a custom vacation for you without any of the stress. Use the link allonz-travel.com/take the trip to get in touch with myself or any of the other wonderful travel agents at Allen Z Travel. And we thank them for sponsoring today's podcast. Our topic of conversation, and boy, do we have a good one tonight. We get to have some fun tonight. Because
Do we, though? Do we?
Would you shut up? It's not your typical, oh, who's going to beat who? Or, oh, this person's going to sign with the WWE. No. Our topic of conversation is brought to you by our friends at Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC. Dr. Paul Vidal and his team are doing glorious things over there in Burlington and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. And that topic of conversation, Triple H, is just getting started with changes to the WWE. Agree, disagree. Let's lay it out there. It was announced that Triple H, right before SummerSlam, that Triple H is the new head of WWE Creative. And has he taken over. And we saw a glimpse of it on Saturday with SummerSlam. And then I was at Raw Monday night. And then we had Friday Night SmackDown last night. We're starting to see those little, you can tell it's somebody different running the show. So, Butters, I'm going to start with you. What do you think, my guy?
Oh, by far. He's just getting started. I mean, with Dakota, now Karrion, and Scarlett. I blinked there hard. Bad. Wow. But with Karrion and Scarlett now, I mean, it's just getting started. We're getting amped up because, he wants to pad out these rosters. He wants these rosters to be damn good. He wants he wants to boost the ratings again. He wants to get everything rocking and rolling, getting and going, so that maybe WWE can be once again what it was in the past. Greatness.
Absolutely, and I think you're dead on there, right? I could not be more excited. I could not be happier that Triple H is in charge. I won't lie, I was a little apprehensive about Triple H taking over, and I think everybody kind of was. I knew we were all excited. We had talked about it for years. You know, what's going to happen when Vince walks away? Are Triple H and Stephanie going to take the reins? And we already knew Stephanie was becoming CEO, well, co-CEO with Nick Khan. But Triple H stepping into this kind of authority role as far as creative goes, it just really shows you what kind of mind we have at the helm now. And when you've got people like, and let's just start very, very simply put with this past Saturday at SummerSlam. What a show that was. Right?
Oh my God, it was great.
What an absolute show.
I mean, you started off with a bang.
With Bianca and Becky, and we're going to break down SummerSlam more, but you really see the first sign that Triple H and Stephanie have made moves with the return of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky.
Mm-hmm.
All three showing up to confront Bianca. Becky putting herself in the mix and coming to Bianca's aid. We'd find out the following night on Raw. She has a separated shoulder, so she's out for some time, but she's back to being the man.
Thank God. I'm so over all those Lady Gaga wannabe outfits.
I think that would have worked better if, like, you had mixed match challenge going on, and
maybe
you had her with what's his schmucks?
With her husband.
Yeah, with
her husband Seth.
With Seth, yes.
God, your brain's going about as much as mine is today, dear Lord.
Yeah, I know, it's been a long weekend. But so you have that, and then you have what would be our next big one? Liv retaining over Ronda was huge.
Yep.
Right.
Her crowd reaction this week was poor.
Yeah, I heard. I haven't finished all of SmackDown. I watched the important part, but
I caught the clip that Caleb Braxton sent on Twitter, and I was like, that's bad.
Yeah,
Caleb Braxton even said, basically stated she was pissed. She said, if I look pissed, I was because of y'all.
Right. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more later on in the show. It's going to be Liv Morgan and the reaction that she got last night, and are the fans truly turning on her? But Ciampa getting the win Monday night. Now he's in the title picture for the U.S. title.
And that's another thing is, now that we have Ciampa in the title picture, and if Ciampa does happen to win the U.S. title, or is the fans going to turn on him? Because it seems like, to me, the fans get what they want, and they're like, all right, I'm done. I want to turn on them.
No,
it seems like that's what they're doing to a lot of the superstars here lately. They get what they want, and then they're like, yay, now where's my next toy?
And that's a totally different conversation, in my opinion, that we're going to have.
Oh, yeah.
But we're kind of getting off track here, though. The big thing is Karrion Kross returning. Out of this entire week, Karrion Kross, yes. Scarlett Bordeaux, they showed up last night, attacked Drew McIntyre, and kind of put Roman Reigns on notice.
And bitch.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack there. I'm going to go to the comments.
That was just a surprise for me for this week. I was like,
oh, I wasn't even watching. I was like, all right, SmackDown,
I wasn't either.
SmackDown's going to be what it is. I'll catch up on it. And I'm sitting I'm sitting somewhere where we're hanging out. And Ryan Brodo, matter of fact, who you can catch every Monday night on the Run It Back Philly A2D collaboration special and A2D Wednesday night, he messaged me and he's like, Ritz. I'm like, what on God's name do you want? He goes, he's back. I'm like, who? Right? Like, who the hell is back and I thought for half a second, maybe it was Bray Wyatt, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Bray was back and the internet exploded. And no, come to find out it was Karrion Kross, which I like that. I absolutely love that.
Hopefully we don't get Gladiator Cross anymore.
No, we're not. We're going to get what we saw. We're going to get it done right. Kevin Dixon, what's up, fellas? What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Kevin?
Jeff Warner gives us an, oh, hell yeah! And he agrees. Kevin Dixon goes on and says he likes what Triple H is doing so far. Tambora says, my idol Triple H, how y'all feel it? And God bless everyone in the chat. Edie Zahari says, Fightful says Triple H is not stopping to bolster the roster. He wants to have depth roster.
Depth of roster, I'm pretty sure is what he's trying to say.
Yeah. And he goes on to mention Bray Wyatt, Gargano, LeRae, Tegan Knox, Braun, Dexter, Sasha, Naomi are all possibly coming back. And then Brian Brodo, who I just mentioned, chimes in and says hello. Hello, Mr. Brodo.
Hello.
And you know what? Let's kind of go to that, right? We've talked a lot about some of the big changes that Triple H has done, and the biggest ones are obviously the roster changes.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pose a question to you and to the chat as well. I know Edie put off a list of names, but I want to take Sasha and Naomi out of the equation because they weren't released.
So they'll just more likely show back up eventually.
Yeah, they were never officially released that I can remember, right?
Yeah, no, there was hints that Sasha was, but there was never anything official. So, right. I mean...
So, I want to take them out of the equation, and I want to know. And they have to have been formally employed by the WWE for this part of the question.
Mm-hmm.
Who is somebody you want to see Triple H bring back? And why? And there better be a damn good reason.
Oh, man. I mean, of course, Bray Wyatt. I mean, The Fiend was just great. I mean, you need somebody who's reasonable enough that could take the belt off of Roman. Yes, Cross could do it, but then you got somebody like The Fiend. I mean, as much as you probably hate this one, I mean, you could say Braun Strowman.
See, I don't hate the Braun Strowman one.
Because that's someone you could build credible enough to take the belt off of Roman. You need to bring back a few credible people to take the belt off Roman. You need to bring back a few credible people for that possible mid-card talent like Gargano. I
think if you take the belt off of Roman, Gargano's an immediate contender for the title.
I can see that.
Gargano's a contender for the title now. If
True.
you really think about it, every match that Gargano's had, it's been stellar by leaps and bounds. But you need to breathe new life into the title picture. And I really hope that we see with Karrion Kross attacking Drew McIntyre on Friday that this leads to Drew losing his spot at Clash of the Castle.
Or why not just add Kross into the mix and make
right? And that was my backup, right? Add Kross to the mix.
Okay.
Or add Kross to the mix. Just I want to see Kross in this fight, and I want to see Kross win it at Clash of the Castle. That would just make me happy. But Braun I like, Bray I like too. Those aren't horrible names to bring back. I think
Dexter Lumis could be an oddball one, but I mean, then again, I did kind of like what Lumis was doing in NXT.
Yeah, they were doing some good things with him down in NXT there towards the end, so I wouldn't mind that. But mine's Gargano easily.
Yeah, mine would be Braun Strowman. I mean, I was always a big fan of Strowman to begin with. I didn't like what they did with him when it came to Brock because he was one of those believable people to beat Brock, but you went and ruined it.
What killed Braun for me and why I don't pick Braun, I loved his stuff with the Wyatts. And I loved when he broke away from the Wyatts and he did the Monster Among Men.
Correct.
And he was going out and just fucking everybody's day up. It was great. When they started making him this, like, have this train thing that he was doing.
Oh, you mean the run around the ring and then blow your ass out of the water?
Yeah, but then like the stuff with his music, and they went really train heavy on it. It felt very weird, and that was right around the time where they kind of killed it for me. The match with Bray in the swamp, like you could have brought him
that was
back.
that was a bad match.
But you know what? It was a bad match, but you had such an opportunity to bring him back as a true monster again. Like you gave yourself a reset card and you opted not to use it.
You know, here's one, and this isn't, per se bringing it back. This, someone new that we've both been wanting to see. Now that Triple H is about,
Well, that's my next question. Let's not get there yet.
Okay.
If you're gonna say what I think you're gonna say, that's my next question.
Okay, I'll wait then.
Yeah. But you had the opportunity with Braun to do a reset, and shortly thereafter you brought in Alexa, and you had the makings of a really unique, different variety of the Wyatt family, Fiend, Firefly Funhouse cast of characters that you had at your disposal, and you opted not to do any of that.
Now, I know he was only there for like 1 or 2 matches, so I don't know how employed you'd say he would be with WWE, but I wouldn't mind them bringing back James Storm for a possible beer money reunion in WWE.
I would like that. That would be a good one if we're talking tag teams.
Yeah, I mean, because tag team division could use a little boost.
And Tegan Knox needs to come back.
Oh, 100%.
She was on a roll. Ryan says, what I would do, triple threat, Cross, Roman, Drew. First of all, it's for one belt. First fall is for one belt. Second fall is for the other belt. Cross wins one belt. Roman wins the other. Drew loses as hometown guy and begins to turn heel. Interesting.
Now, here's the thing. I mean, if you want to split the belts, yes, that's the way to go. I mean, I do know USA wants a prominent belt on their show.
And that goes to Edie's comment right here. USA wants one WWE World title on their TV. Reigns could possibly lose one of the belts to Raw because the network wants the champions to appear every time on TV. Could Drew win at Clash of the Castle feud with Karrion Kross? Keep going, though.
I didn't even see Edie's comment, but yeah, I mean, USA wants a prominent champion, and yes, you could almost do the US title as a prominent title, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure they're wanting a prominent world title on their show.
Right, and I've been very, very adamant on how you shouldn't split the titles up. Okay, I've been very, very adamant, but there's a caveat to that. I was only if you remember and you go back and you listen to the shows, I was really only cool with them keeping this for longevity if Roman wasn't on TV all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is Roman's on TV almost every week, and he's only on SmackDown.
Correct.
Right? He didn't even do Raw this week. Right? You had the Usos, but you didn't have Roman. After beating Brock Lesnar, who confronted you on Raw, you did nothing. You didn't show up. That was a missed opportunity in my eyes. So because they've been putting Roman solely on SmackDown, I will turn around and say, yes, there needs to be some kind of title on Raw.
Now, another way, and I seen this on Reddit. It's not my credit, but I seen this the other day on Reddit.
Sometimes I need you to stay off Reddit.
Huh?
Sometimes I need you to stay off Reddit.
Hell no. They come up with good ideas on there. But they're talking about you do it in a ladder match. You have both people, one grabbing for you in each title. Each one comes down with a separate title. Now who do you tell who wins?
Yeah, you need to stay off of Reddit. But Ryan has, Ryan with the facts. The same concept was used back in WrestleMania 2000. It was a triple threat match: Jericho versus Angle versus Regal for the IC and European titles. And if I remember correctly, that was the night Jericho walked away with both titles. Angle was the European champion. Regal was the Intercontinental champion. And I believe Jericho walked away with both titles that night.
Hey, it'd be a good concept to do.
One of those competitors had both belts, and it was split up, and it worked perfectly. Oh, see, I thought it was the other way around. I thought maybe Jericho went in with the titles and let Angle and Regal beat them. I'll look it up here in a minute. It's not that important. But you know what? I don't hate. I really don't hate Ryan's idea here.
No.
It'll do two things. One, I could 100% see it right up Triple H's alley, as far as a creative decision.
Mm-hmm.
And it would make me want to watch Clash at the Castle.
Yeah.
Right? No disrespect. No disrespect to it at all. And I'm still going to watch it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's in the middle of the day on a Saturday.
Oh, shit, that's right. I forgot because it's overseas. Shit.
And I'm pretty sure it's Labor Day weekend.
Oh, hell.
Right? For us here in the States. And so that
is a busy weekend.
It is. But that in of itself makes me go, all right, I'll put it on. I'll have an ear pod in, right? I'm not going to focus on it. But now if I know that's happening, okay, how can I weasel my way around to where I am not doing anything for the 30 minutes that this match is on? Right? Now I have a mission in life.
Hide in the bathroom for 30 minutes. There you go.
No.
You can always make something up. Come on now.
Oh, I could very easily could, but no, I really like that idea from Ryan.
Great idea.
It is. And it will. Now you reopen the field to a bunch of people. Roman can go away for his lighter schedule. You have something to set up for Survivor Series that makes sense. But personally, I still like the one title idea because then we might get like true, legitimate, mixed up 5-on-5, true Survivor Series matches, not brand versus brand. I think we're still not bragging rights, goddammit.
I know. I think we're still gonna have brand versus brand no matter what from now on.
And I think we are too, but a guy can hope.
I know.
Right?
I mean, it's like a guy can hope for, Armageddon Hell in a Cell again. I mean, come on.
Hey, that was good.
My point exactly. I mean, a guy can hope, right?
Yeah. So let's go on to, because we kind of got off track a little bit by Brian's fantastic question. Oh, Jesus Christ. Brodo says, thank you, me, greater than Vince, legally and creatively. Now if they're all right, so Triple H is in charge, Stephanie's CEO, and there's one person that you want to see get signed. Never been at the WWE before. There's one person that you want to see signed by the WWE. Who is it and why?
Tessa fucking Blanchard.
You think they bring her over?
Why not? Great talent. I get it. She's got some atomic freaking heat from other stuff.
But that's my question though. Is she still nuclear?
Man, I don't know about nuclear, but she's still got plenty of heat. But man, you want to talk about talent?
How long ago was that?
They're saying she's heating from Shimmer as well right now, or Glow, or whatever the fuck they want to call it right now.
Yeah, but most of those independents are homegrown talent. Like they like their originals. Don't get me wrong. I think Tessa's a great answer, right? Yeah, I don't disagree.
It'd be something new, someone great to. I mean, Tully's kid versus Rick's kid. I mean, come on now.
We've been talking about that for years, right? So it's a great answer. My biggest question, though, is And I don't think we'll know until it actually happens. What is she still nuclear?
Man, the only thing that would hold her back is the shit that went on in Japan. I think it was Japan, but the one that got brought up around the time she won the TNA World Title.
Oh.
I think that's the only thing that would hold her back, even though she's apologized. That shit that was old as hell. I think that's the only thing. I think that's the only thing that would come up that might potentially hold her back from being signed with WWE.
Other people have done dumb shit, so.
And I get that, but
that's my point.
No, I don't think she's nuclear as she was years ago. I think it's just a matter of she hasn't found the right company that wants to sign her yet.
I don't think she's found the right story either.
Yeah.
That'd be my first question. What's the first thing you do with me? You sign me, what do we do first? That's my first question.
True. I mean, the wise man would, the wise person would have her debut around WrestleMania time and go up against Charlotte. No title, just her and Charlotte. You put her in this big ass feud to start her off hot.
Like I said, I don't hate it.
I mean, you can start off with Becky too, but we know everybody wants to see her and Charlotte go at it.
Yeah. If I had to pick somebody, I like Tessa. Tessa's a great answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd almost like to see them poach somebody from AEW, right?
Wardlow.
I'd like Wardlow. I would like Sammy Guevara. I would like I just like Darby Allin. Granted, none of these guys are going anywhere. MJF. None of these guys are going anywhere.
No.
Right? But
MJF, we don't know what the hell has happened. He fell off the face of the damn earth.
Yeah. So MJF's a very good possibility. I would lose my shit if MJF showed up at Survivor Series or something
anywhere.
Like that.
He could show up on a fucking SmackDown or Raw for all I care, and I'd lose my shit.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of
this
dude just completely fell off the face of the earth. He hadn't said jack shit. So where the hell is the man?
Right. But I would really like to see them poach somebody. Brodo's got another Brian Cage would be very interesting.
If AEW hadn't extended his contract, I would have figured they would have picked up Cage. That WWE would have picked up Cage had AEW not extended his contract. Yeah. Because Brian Cage is one of those talents you could bring in, and that was, that would have been one of those guys that Vince would have immediately signed.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Another good one. I don't see them doing it anytime soon, but Moose.
Moose is good. Matt Cardona.
Bring him back.
Yep.
Hell, Chelsea
bring
Green.
Him back as Matt Cardona.
You think it would work?
Yes, I do.
Bring his wife back. She only got a little bit of time.
I don't care for his wife. You let him do exactly what he's been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Ty Dillinger. Sean Spears, who's done fuck all in AEW. Although, by the way, congratulations to Sean and Cassie on announcing they're expecting their first child.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you haven't watched
great video.
I was going to say, if you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it. It's a really good video. Very well done.
Yes, it was a great video. I loved it.
You can see, you know him off screen, what he's doing, and then how, you see her. Oh, it's good. It's good. Brodo says, bite your tongue. On who? Matt Cardona's been injured with months for a torn bicep.
He's probably saying bite your tongue on Chelsea Green.
No, look. In the ring, Chelsea Green doesn't do anything for me. I was never a fan of anything she did.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan
Grace would be nice.
I'm not something sport. I don't even know. Hi guys, MJF might be real. Shoot, he gone weird. Okay.
I think he's saying his little promo was an actual shoot, and then he's probably gone for real.
I love it how you can translate that. Kevin says, I'd like to see Moose on WWE to face Baron. What? Also, maybe Roman, but I doubt it would happen.
Of all the people to face, you bring up Baron Corbin. Dear God.
But Greg has the best comment of the night. It's the best work Sean Spears ever did.
Damn.
You're not wrong.
See, yep. I was right.
Look, and again. I've followed Chelsea Green's career for a good long while. A lot of the stuff just did nothing for me. A lot of the work that she did just did nothing.
Hell, bring back Taya Valkyrie. Let her actually do something.
That'd be nice.
You know,
Evans chiming in, yo fam, he agrees to the poll.
You don't exactly have to bring her husband back. You just bring her back and have her actually do something for once. She didn't do much. Huh?
Bring back Mia Yim.
Yeah.
I mean, go buy Impact. Just go buy it. Just go buy Impact.
No shit. All that talent over there, dear God, just buy them out.
What an influx of talent that would be.
Hell, Keith Lee, I know he's doing good right now in AEW, but shit, Keith Lee was great.
Don't judge me. Because you
have
to. You have to, and you know you have. So shut up.
Hey, Greg's got a good one.
Yeah? Which, by the way, did anybody catch on Instagram that Tennille Dashwood, a.k.a. Emma, is dating Madcap Moss? What? What?
She wanted a little Madcap in her life. Oh, yeah.
Like, what? It was so weird. But hey, good for them. Sure Ryan's devastated. Well, Greg's devastated.
I mean, must not be that devastated.
Ryan might be devastated. You know, Rosca actually has a good comment. Deonna Purrazzo coming to the WWE.
She was there before, but they didn't do much with her.
And you know what? I picture Ryan at home going, I told you Riddick Moss was destined for greatness. I told you all. Like, I just pictured it. Like, if I could get that on film, that'd be great. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, push, push. Said no one ever. Referring to Madcap Moss. Good work, sir.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, if you really think about it, Emma's a great one. Deonna Purrazzo's a great one. MJF would be good. Darby Allin would be good. Sammy Guevara would be good. Hell, poach FTR. Bring them back.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they were Triple H guys. So, I mean,
Greg's comment.
Wow.
Love you, Greg. Not putting that one up.
But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure those were Triple H boys, and they would love nothing more than to come back to WWE. But I think right now they're having too good of a run with these titles.
Oh, they are. They absolutely are. Right. And again, these are pipe dreams, right? These are down the line. Until recently, I never thought that FTR would ever come back to the WWE. But with Triple H at the helm, it's a very good possibility. It's a very, I think talent across the industry is sitting around going, okay, Hunter's in charge. I think we need to really sit down and think about my contract.
You got plenty of talent in New Japan. That when their stuff's up, I mean, maybe Triple H would be like, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, like you said, there's plenty of talent all around. plenty of talent to pick from. This isn't we're talent dry pool right now. We are in a influx of amazing talent throughout all of wrestling right now. You can't tell me otherwise. There's plenty of people to pick from. Plenty of people to try to poach throughout the, as their contracts coming up. Hey, you want to come over here? We'll give you a little more money.
Exactly.
All it takes is a little extra green, and they're on their way. I should know.
This is true. And I'm very excited to see, with the current roster of talent that WWE has at their disposal. I'm sorry. Kevin Owens is a big name being thrown around lately. What is Hunter going to do with Kevin Owens, who's been off TV for a significant amount of time?
Yeah. I mean, he did take Roman to the damn limit in their last man standing match. So, I mean, that could be a good one to take that title off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we ain't seen Kevin in the with a title since he lost it the first time to Oldberg.
We don't talk about that night.
I'm just saying.
We don't talk about that night.
We don't talk about Fight Club. We don't talk about Bruno, and we sure as hell don't talk about that night.
And there's I like what you did there. There's an article on Ringside News where it mentions Triple H's creative changes to WWE expected to be aggressive. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is a feeling out process right now. Triple H is supposed to step on the gas pedal anytime soon. He's going to reshape the roster and add depth. I think this is what Edie was referencing earlier. We've also heard of several talent meetings individually with Triple H that have already taken place during Raw and SmackDown. Triple H is also supposed to somewhat bring back the black and gold era to NXT. I think that's very, very important that we talk about that too. Right now, NXT 2.0, it's kind of existing, right?
Mm-hmm.
There have been good moments. Mandy Rose going over there was great for her career. Toxic Attraction was great. Is great, yep. Right? Mandy as champion is great. But everything else just kind of is there.
Yeah. You don't have that same flow that you had with the black and gold brand.
No, you really don't. And we got rid of takeovers. We got rid of.
I'd almost say it's too bright.
Yeah, it's way too bright. There's a dark grittiness to it, but you don't have there should have been a SummerSlam event for NXT.
By far, 100%.
And you didn't have one.
Because, when we went to Worlds Collide, yes, it was dark, but it had that great feel to it. If I was to go to an NXT right now and all that brightness, I don't think I'd like it.
No, I absolutely agree with you. It seems too Saturday morning cartoon.
It's like I probably could see the fly on the wall.
Yeah, and that's not what I'm expecting. Even Raw, once the match starts, a lot of those lights get turned down, and they only have what they need for TV. Everything else is fine. But I do think we need to bring back elements of the black and gold. I think you need to bring back takeovers, have more monthly Peacock specials. Not monthly, but quarterly.
Right? More pay-per-views, per se. It's all just, specials.
Yeah. They're trying what AEW is doing. And if it's any indication, AEW weekly specials are very, very hit and miss.
I mean, you just had these past 4 or 5 weeks have been nothing but specials. Gets a little old.
A lot of old.
Just like AEW having 10,000 tournaments.
Don't get me started.
I'm just saying, there's a fine line between too much and not enough, and AEW's crossed that line, and WWE is yet to cross any line as far as, they're on that not enough. AEW's on that too much. Nobody's in the middle right now.
I think WWE has a better shot of hitting the middle than AEW does right now.
Oh, 100%. 100 fucking percent.
I got a lot of stuff coming in here on the comments. No, we did not watch Battle of the Belts tonight. I work for a living and then came home and didn't have a chance to before this went on the air. Edie Zahari says there are some NXT 2.0 talents that have prospect. Tiffany Stratton, Nikita Lyons. I bet you mentioned those two. Roxanne Perez, Carmelo Hayes, Braun Breaker. But that's something I want to talk about. Look at Braun. Braun has been the face of NXT 2.0, right? He was instrumental in killing the black and gold era, so to say. And has been the face
a chainsaw is a hell of a way to kill it off.
Yeah, and has been the face of this 2.0 era. He's been the champion. He's been at the top of the mountain, right? But his title reign has felt kind of right? His stuff with Joe Gacy's been good, but it had a weird ending to it.
I think part of it has to do with your top tier talent pool. You don't have enough. What's up? What's up, Tom? I don't think you have enough of those Crosses, Garganos, Samoa Joes. You don't have enough of those people in NXT to keep a nice top tier roster to give his run a little more shine, a little more luster to it.
Yeah, they haven't built up a new star. Side note, make sure you guys check out Tom every Sunday on Agree to Disagree. Monday on the Run It Back Philly HUD collab show, and Wednesdays on HUD Wednesday night. And also, big shout out to the boss man, as one of his baseball teams just won their tournament, the title, something. I don't remember specifics, but I pay attention enough to know you guys won it all. So big shout out to you guys there.
Way to go!
But
they don't have enough top talent to keep, because Braun.
It's not even top talent; it's credible talent.
Okay, credible talent. Braun Breaker's title run's kind of turning into a Adam Page title run. It's turning into that lackluster Adam Page title run, and I don't want to see that in Breaker.
But I mean, hey man, at least I pay attention and give people proper shout outs.
Right?
I think we're the only show that does it, that plugs other people's stuff.
Hint, hint.
Of course, the wrestling show does cheap plugs throughout the night for other people.
Cheap plugs. Wrestling's greatest. I was getting at wrestling's greatest thing to do. Cheap plugs.
Nope, still weird.
No.
Still a little uncomfortable over here.
No cheap plugs for the network. No cheap plugs for the WWE.shop. God bless it, America. I'm done.
Stop talking. But I where were we? God, Jesus Christ. Oh, NXT. You don't have anybody that makes me say, "Oh, I want to see this match." Right? You don't have any compelling storyline with it. You know what the most compelling thing going right now is? And this isn't a bad thing whatsoever. There's two things that are the most compelling thing on NXT as a whole.
What's that?
Mandy Rose in the women's division. And now the women's tag division.
Yeah.
Those are the two most compelling things on NXT.
Alundra Blaze making Roxanne dig that title out kind of made me laugh a little.
I missed that clip. What?
Last week, they had announced that, this week, of course, was going to be I think it was like a battle royal for the women's tag team titles. But in order to announce it, Roxanne Perez was talking about how she was betrayed. All of a sudden, here comes Alundra Blaze. Says, we're going to have we're going to have this thing for the women's titles. Roxanne, would you do the honors of pulling the title out of the trash can? Roxanne pulls the title.
That's amazing. I love every aspect of that.
Lunger said, it took too long years ago when she dumped that title in the trash. It took too long for them to make a new women's champion. That's not going to happen this time. Next week we're crowning new women's champion. So
Okay.
this week, of course, that's what they did.
And huge shout out to Casey Catanzaro. I don't know her new name. And what's her partner?
Katana Chance is her new name.
That's stupid. Casey Catanzaro. What your name? Jaden Carter.
Caden Carter.
Caden Carter. Sorry.
Yeah, Caden Carter and Katana Chance.
Can we just call them KCs?
Sure. Well, I think it is Casey's. Yeah.
Oh, I was just being funny.
Yeah, Caden Carter. I think Caden spelled with a K.
It is.
So yeah, KC's.
I was just being funny, but are they really called the KCs?
No.
Okay, thank God.
It's just Carter. It's just Katana Chance and Caden Carter, or Caden Carter, Katana Chance, however the hell they want to say it. They don't have like a team name.
Speaking of women's tag teams, and speaking of tournaments for the WWE's lack of tournaments, we finally get it! So, Adam Pearce announced starting Monday, there'll be a tournament for the long-vacated women's tag team titles. We haven't seen the list yet. We don't know who the high hell is going to be in this.
Right, because their tag team division is lacking like holy hell.
But let's think about this for a minute, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the finals are going to get interrupted by Sasha and Naomi, claiming they never
Unified
lost
Women's Tag Team titles. We're going to pull an AEW.
You tell me that they're interim champions, I'll quit tomorrow.
I didn't say they were interim champions. I just said they're going to come back and go, hey, bitches, we were the tag champs before, so we're unifying this shit.
But you know that they're going to somehow be involved in that tournament, right? I was really hoping that Becky wouldn't be injured. Like, I hope her injury's a work, not a shoot.
It's not.
I know, but I was hoping it was a work.
Yeah.
Because Becky Charlotte would be great.
Be interesting.
You'll probably have Shayna and Natalya.
Dakota and Io.
If Dakota's ready to get in the ring. Or Bayley Io, because I think Io goes after the
the women's title?
Yeah.
I figured Bayley would be the one to go after women's title, and then you have Dakota Io off in there doing the women's tag titles. But I mean, the problem is their women's tag division is lacking.
They need to put Catanzaro and Carter in that tournament.
I mean, you could
win
put
the
Toxic
tournament.
Attraction in that tournament too.
But you don't want to call it Toxic Attraction up yet. No. Stop. And you could have them win, and you could have them unify the women's tag division again, because they need to.
They need to do something. I mean, if you have, and then have it go across all three brands again,
the right way,
instead of that trash ass way they did the last time, in order to make new NXT tag team division titles.
Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to see how that plays out. I'm excited to see the talent and then what the timeline looks like. I think the finals are going to be at Clash of the Castle.
Doesn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me either. But I don't know if you have enough talent to get there.
Well, that's why I said you could put Toxic Attraction in. No one said they had to win.
No, I don't disagree with you, but Damian Hernandez chiming in. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's up? I mean, you're really just putting them in there for that extra talent because, like we're talking, their main roster talent lacks their women's division. I mean, you got rid of so many women, broke up so many tag teams, and that's the craziest part is every time you put a team together, you break them up within weeks or even a month or so. I mean,
actually, with Natalya and Sonya.
Yeah,
we saw it recently on SmackDown. I mean, Natalya and Sonya.
I mean, you've got Nikki and Doudrop.
It's like the worst name ever.
Do drop. Maybe with Triple H, we'll get Piper back.
God, I can only hope. I kind of want to shift gears a little bit here, and I want to talk AEW. I don't want to break down a whole bunch of stuff from AEW because it's just one giant clusterfuck after another over there right now. They're in a weird spot because, in my opinion at least, because they don't have a lot of their top talent, and they're just trying to throw stuff at the wall and see if it sticks. The wrestling's good, but the storylines, once again, suck. But
I mean,
probably the biggest thing to come out of AEW this week, Adam Cole and reDragon turning on the Bucks.
Who didn't see that one coming, boys?
I liked how it was done.
Oh yeah.
We kind of, and having Hangman Adam Page run in the ring and make the save, I thought was very, very big, and told a bit, essentially said it's going to be Hangman and the Bucks doing this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, they were trying to hint towards the Bucks wanting to apologize, this and that, and then you see this right here. When somebody brings a lead pipe to the ring, it's usually when it's only about a foot or two long, not like 10 foot fucking long.
Yeah, what the hell? What did you borrow? Like, what did you?
Were you in the boiler room at the moment that they had this shit happen? Like,
yeah, no,
let me just grab this bitch off the wall.
And what took you so long?
He had to rip it off the wall. Damn it.
Yeah, apparently.
He was coming from the boiler room. Leave him alone.
It just sucks that. Well, it doesn't suck. I shouldn't say it sucks, right? I hope that now it's Hangman and the Bucks. I wish it was Omega. I wish Omega would finally get off his ass and come back to work.
I think he's still recovering from all the surgeries.
I do too, but still, get your ass up and come back to work.
That, and I think he's also trying to finish up that game.
Also, don't care. But we know that the Bucks and Adam Page are going to win this. Their first battle is going to be against the Undisputed Era.
I think that's the finals.
No, because Adam Cole's not medically cleared, and neither is Kyle O'Reilly. That's how they framed that setup. Because the Bucks said they weren't picking Bobby Fish, so that's why Adam Cole kicked their ass.
No, that's my thing, though. I mean, they could say that on TV, but who's to say that they're medically cleared? That's just storyline.
It's still real to you sometimes, isn't it?
Hey. I like the dream the big dream, okay?
Stop it. But I wish that House of Black wins this.
It'd be nice.
It'd be so much better.
Because that would be the underdog team to win it.
100%.
That would be the team that you go, oh, did not see that coming. I figured it would be the Bucks.
What about Ricky Starks' turn? Powerhouse Hobbs' turn on Ricky Starks. Where the fuck did that come from?
Out of fucking left field, because I honestly didn't see that one coming. The way he was talking at the start about going for the tag titles, and then all of a sudden it's like he didn't even get to finish his fucking sentence. I'm like, all right, well, I guess we're going with a Powerhouse Hobbs singles run.
Which is fine, right? Because he can go up against Wardlow, and that'll be a great match.
And now Team Taz is no more.
Yeah. I think Taz should focus on commentary. Let Hook do his thing, right? Especially Hookhausen. I love that.
I would have liked to have seen Taz at least manage Hook for a little while.
I think there'll come a point where Hook's going to be in a match or something like that, and Taz is going to walk him to the ring.
Maybe a big title match?
Yeah, it'll be a big fight. That big fight feel. He'll have his dad with him. Kind of like how Cody did the walk to the ring with his family.
Yeah.
Right? I think we'll see that at some point. I don't want Taz with Hook. I don't think he needs it.
But I think for now, though, with the whole Hobbs Ricky Starks thing, I think we're going to have a good match in that right there of itself. Of course, you're more than likely going to have Powerhouse Hobbs win this one, as much as you wouldn't mind seeing Starks win it. I mean, the heel's going to go over.
I'm not a big Starks fan.
He's not bad. He's not bad.
He's not. I think the best thing I've seen him do lately was that promo where he got his ass kicked.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
But no, just a passion and
the passion he put in
everything.
that promo, yeah, it was great.
It was perfect.
Man-
You couldn't have asked for a better promo.
Correct.
Lionheart Chris Jericho is supposedly coming back. The man of 1,000 nicknames is going to go back to Lionheart
For his match against Moxley.
which is going to be interesting to say the least.
I mean, him bringing back the Painmaker for a night was cringeworthy enough.
Yeah. Not good.
I think
all.
that Barbar got in more licks than Eddie Kingston did.
Oh, yeah.
But yes,
without question.
but the Lionheart gimmick coming back, I mean, this is a man who's reinvented himself more times than any other wrestler I know. This is a man who, if he needs a gimmick for a certain match, say a specific gimmick could be the silver bullet for a certain person, this man's got it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm interested to see how well the Lionheart Chris Jericho does in this day and age.
I think it'll be really, really well. It'll do really, really well. I think that it'll surprise a lot of people.
Do we get Judas or do we get some sort of Lionheart entrance music?
I think you start with Lionheart's old entrance, but then I think it transitions into Judas. Damien goes, do we really need Wardlow versus Jay Lethal? I mean, Jay Lethal going to get killed. Why do it? Jay Lethal did get killed. The match already happened. It was tonight. And because, well, you can. I think with that, it makes Wardlow seem a little credible. Jay Lethal is fantastic. He just had that match with Jeff Jarrett versus Andrade and Flair.
Sunday.
Yeah. Busy weekend for Jarrett, Lethal, all of them.
I felt bad for Jarrett, really, because you got SummerSlam and Saturday, and then you're flying out guaranteed on a red eye to get there Sunday.
I thought that was in Nashville. Somebody
was it all in the same area?
It was all in Nashville.
Oh, okay. I don't know where the Ric Flair's last match was, so
no, I think it was 100% in Nashville.
Good then.
Well, because if you think about it, remember we saw Michelle McCool. And Taker and her were at Flair's last match.
Okay, yeah. You know what? That makes sense. It's all in the same. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will say this: that picture they have of the moment with Flair and the WWE Legends was great.
Yes. Is it just me? And we're gonna kind of go off track here just a little bit.
Okay.
Just because, WWE right now is doing phenomenal things, and everything is all right. I want to watch WWE. I want to turn it on. I want to see what Triple H does next. Is it just me, or is AEW they saw it coming and they got scared?
No, 100%.
And Tony Khan's in sheer, absolute panic mode.
He is panicking and floundering right now because he was not expecting Vince. I honestly don't believe he was expecting Vince to retire anytime soon. I honestly think Tony was going, I'm in a great position. I ain't really got to do shit. And all of a sudden, that glass ceiling came fucking crashing down. And now he's standing there with the shattered remains going, fuck. Because Triple H is taking over, and you already see the direction he's starting. Triple H is just, to be quite honest, Triple H got on that freight train and ran through that house.
Well, and I think the loss of Cody was big.
True.
That was the start, kind of. I won't say AEW's in a decline. I mean, gonna close anytime soon or anything, but they're in a decline. This is their first major decline that we've seen, where nothing's really going their way right now. They're not capitalizing or capturing anything.
They had a good full steam, head of steam, and then all of a sudden it just kind of puttered out.
Mm-hmm. Frank Vespi chiming in. Hey, yo. He says absolutely to the poll. I see what you did there, Frank. Well done. Brian Daly chiming in. What's up, guys? What's up, Daly? And Don Don's here. What's up, Don?
Don.
Man, AEW just saddens me.
They'll pick back up. I think Tony's going to get that fighting spirit back in him and pick right back up.
You had your foot on the gas. You were doing big things, and don't get me wrong, the injuries really jacked you up. You were not dealt a good hand there. That's fine, okay, sure. But then for the writing on the wall that Vince is out, Triple H is coming. Right, as soon as they said Vince is out, everybody said Triple H is taking over.
Mm-hmm.
You did nothing.
Well, because, and I could be wrong, but I mean, you're acting like the tortoise in the hare here.
Hey, man.
With AEW being the hare, and WWE just crept up on their ass like the tortoise and said, "I'm about to win, bitch."
Yeah, but that's what it feels like.
Like the hare's just like, you know what? I'm so far ahead. Let me just relax for a moment. And all of a sudden, it's like, wait, where the hell did you come from?
Yeah, it's like he pulled off to the side and started having himself a nice picnic.
Right?
And Triple H just went, me, and kept on going. Don. Ryan, now all of a sudden, Mickey want to hit a home run. You do understand what kind of show this is, right?
Love you. We still talk all other sports throughout every fucking show somehow magically.
All right, so Damien goes, question. Me and one of my friends were talking about AEW. Y'all think it'd be stupid to give Jade a title shot for the women's heavyweight and have her win it and be Jade 2 belts like Becky? Don't say anything, Butters. I'm going to take this off for a second.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I want to make it very, very clear. You keep Jade Cargill away, far away, far the fuck away from the AEW women's title. Okay? Very, very far. I don't think she should have the TBS title anymore. No. Butters, answer the question while I put my shit back together.
I mean, I don't honestly think that we need Jadeberg having anywhere near the women's heavyweight title, like Ritz over here said. I mean, there's no way in hell she done. No, if you want her near the women's heavyweight title, have her drop the TBS title. You don't. We're not doing this 2-belt shit in AEW.
Nothing against Jade, right? But she's just not. She's not really all that good. She's like a woman version of Goldberg.
I don't think you heard me when I called her Jadeberg a while ago.
No, I didn't. I'm still putting shit back together.
Okay, but yeah, no, I said you don't have Jadeberg near the women's heavyweight title. Period. If you have her win it, cool. Just make sure she doesn't have the TBS title. She doesn't need both. Give her one or the other. And you do this with both women's titles. It's one or the other, not fucking both.
I'm telling you right now, I really hope Madison Rayne whoops that ass and takes the title off of her.
Somebody needs to. Like, don't tell me she's going to eventually drop it like Goldberg did with the world title.
Yeah. We're like
But-
Asuka did.
Yeah. Like, Jade, women's title, far the fuck away.
Mhm.
They need to be like magnets repelling each other.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. All right. You have anything else? I don't really have anything else for tonight. We kind of rolled through everything a little bit quicker than I thought we would.
I mean, the Liv Morgan segment on SmackDown.
Oh yeah, shit! I didn't even think about that. Sorry.
No, you're good. Rosca had brought it up in the comments, and so did I think somebody else. Yeah, no, it was just Rosca. Okay.
All right, so let's talk about the Liv thing. Liv comes out, cuts a promo. Her arm is
In a sling.
in a sling. I don't know if you'd still call that a sling or not.
I mean, I think it's just a more modern, updated version of a sling to me.
She looks like a bionic woman.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think it's just a more updated, better version of a sling these days.
Yeah. And the crowd essentially turns on her.
And I don't fucking understand it. Like, me and you were talking about this before the show aired. It. You want this woman, and I still love Liv with all my heart, and I want her to keep this title for a while. But it's like the wrestlers are toys to these people. And it's like you want your new toy to win the big title, and once it's done, you toss the toy away and boo the shit out of it.
Have you met the internet wrestling community?
Yes, I have, and they're fucking more toxic than the Star Wars community.
And I don't even think that it's the fact that she won and she's still champion. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Unless it's just the way she won.
I think it's the way she won. I think it's
Tapping out at the same time as the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think that, and us not addressing that, and not like Ronda's suspended, right? That was a way to write Ronda off of TV.
Yeah,
fine, I get it, but you set yourself up to where she's not. Nobody sees her as champion.
I think they were trying to make her credible that she could get out of the armbar multiple times. That Ronda tried to put her in it. Liv kept breaking out of it, kept getting out of it, and then when she finally put her in it, Liv, as somebody I was reading somewhere, somebody put it, Liv capitalized on what would be one of Ronda's weaknesses. Ronda's an MMA fighter, so she's going to go for that MMA style, not think about where she's at or how she's at in the ring, and just pin her 1, 2, 3. And Ronda's going to try to keep pulling that arm to get the tap. And Liv's being a wrestler is going to go, you know what? Let me just roll you into a 1, 2, 3. Because Ronda, in her mind, she's not thinking, oh, my shoulders are down, because she's still thinking that MMA style of, I'm just going to hold your ass while I'm on the ground until you fucking tap.
Mm-hmm. No, the logic's there, right? But we didn't do anything with it. We're not going to do anything with it because Correct. We've gotten Ronda is off of TV. She's going away. It's fine.
But now you put her with another MMA fighter in Shayna Baszler,
and that she can't. The same thing can't happen with Shayna.
So either Shayna's going to win, or Liv's going to.
Now, we've done a really good job of making Shayna not the monster that she was back in NXT. We've done a really good job at that. We know that there's chinks in the armor, but you're walking a very fine line right now with Liv, right? Don't screw it up. That's all I'm saying. And as far as the fans go, people inside the arenas, they're gonna boo. They're gonna say stupid shit. They're gonna try to get themselves noticed and try to make a moment or kill a moment, right? Do I think they were fully just here? Yeah, in some aspects I do. In some other aspects, shut the fuck up. We all wanted this. We all wanted it to happen.
Yeah.
Don't boo Liv.
No, by all means, do not boo Liv. Like I said, you need to stop with this booing Liv shit. Like, it's one thing if you're booing her if she was to turn heel, which very well that with the way they're going right now, they could turn her heel, but I don't want to see it.
Now, if you're trying to build Lacey Evans up as a heel, your champion doesn't need to be a heel. And if you have, like, for example, Bianca's a face, I don't need a face champion on one side and a heel champion on the other side. It's okay for them both to be faces, or okay for them both to be heels. However that works.
Correct.
Right? So, at end of the day, right, it's... I don't want to see it become a thing. A constant thing, you know? But I got nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, Damian, did you hear the Acclaim's promo?
I'm not justifying it.
Okay.
I'm not.
But
nothing against Damian, right? But
yeah.
We're taking cheap shots at Vince. I had a problem with that when Tony did it. I had a problem with that with the Acclaim doing it. Vince retired. Show a little.
Another thing coming out of SummerSlam, we have, what was it? Seth Rollins versus, who did he face this week?
He fought Montez in a great match.
But yet we still got nothing as far as maybe I don't even think a hint as to whether we're splitting up, staying together.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah,
I guess I didn't.
So, and depending on what you watched of Raw, they do. Seth does his promo. The Profits come out, and Seth essentially says, "Maybe you guys should just split up." And then you watch how they decide who's going to fight Seth, and we laid the groundwork to where if we want to go that route, we can. So I'm okay with that. I saw no problem there. Okay. If that segment didn't happen, then I'd be sitting right here with you going, "This is bullshit."
But I mean, I think other than that, that's about all I got. I was hoping for a little more from, let's say, Roman on Monday, come out on Monday, instead of just coming out Friday, maybe we get, Monday and Friday. And
we should have got Monday and Friday. We should, honestly, and this is also selfishly because I was at Monday night, I wish we would have got Karrion Monday night.
Hey,
and then,
because you could have gone Monday night with Karrion,
and then you still have him attack Drew on Friday.
Yeah.
Right.
Agreed. I mean, because now you're kind of telling us that Karrion's going to be on the blue brand now.
Yep. Which I don't need that. I don't need that right now. But all right, guys, we're gonna get out of here tonight. Great show. Love you guys chiming in each and every week. We have a blast with this. We want to thank our sponsor, Allen Z Travel. They sponsor us each and every week. And Allen Z Travel specializes in creating the vacation of your dreams at Disney, Universal, or wherever your heart calls you. Let their talented team of travel experts, including you, truly, create a custom vacation for you without any of the stress. Allen Z, let's go! Use the link allenz-travel.com/take the trip to get in touch with me, Rachel, or any of the other advisors at the company. We also want to thank Dr. Paul Vidal and his team, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, for sponsoring our topic of conversation tonight, which was Triple H is just getting started with changes to the WWE. Agree or disagree? Dr. Paul Vidal and his team were at Burlington or Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Check them out. Let them know that HUD sent you. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Until then, tell somebody you love them. For Butters, I'm Ritz. We out.